Does that satisfy you? Do you like that? Are you the kind of person that loves to make noise, whisper, moan, shout, scream? A lot of women make noise during sex. Men don't make noise during sex, okay? Though some do. You should know the language. They're not the things I'll be saying here, okay? Hi, welcome to my Family Life with Dr. Chika, a Better Together program. Happy married life if you're married. If you're single and still searching, I wish you happy searching. Search well, you'll find. Thank you very much for taking your time to view my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, and drop your comments on this topic. Share my video. Let someone get to know about my videos by you sharing it. All right? Thank you very much. I'm talking to you on understanding the sex vibes of your partner. Do not assume that your partner knows everything about sex or your body language or your sex vibes. Don't have that assumption, okay? Try to understand by asking your partner. Try to know is important. Sex is one of the important aspects of marriage that is necessary for husband and wife to go into it, learn about it, and understand it in order for them to have their comfort in marriage. A lot of marriages are having issues because of sex. Okay? And I believe as a family counselor or a marriage counselor that I should talk about sex because I'm talking to people that are older than 18 years, matured people in marriage. Okay? So you need to understand the sex vibes of your partner. Now, a lot of people don't bother about sex in marriage, whether their partners are satisfied or have pleasure during sex or not. All they care about is themselves. Okay? This has nothing to do with the man or the woman. It's a general thing. A lot of people don't care about sex in marriage, but the question is, how does your partner see sex? Does your partner see sex as a duty? Do you see sex as a duty? How do you see sex in your marriage? It's very important. I choose to talk about this because most of the couples that are booking for counseling are demanding for sex counseling. And I'm not gonna say anything that I have in discussion with my counselees or my mentees because that is my job to do. But I discovered that a lot of people are worried about sex in marriage. There are men that are hot in sex. There are men that have hot vibes. That married women that are calm in bed, and there are women who are very hot, who have sex hyper, who love high sex, who love hot sex, okay? There are a lot of women who want it hot. They love it when sex is hot, especially when they're getting to climates, they want it hot. But everybody has what he or she wants, or how he or she wants things to be done around or within him or her, and what he expects the partner to do. But I want you to understand that sex is something that partners should discuss, especially during courtship or even after courtship and you guys didn't discuss about sex, what you guys want, how you want it to be done, when and at what time, okay, you can still do it. It's not late. So I have questions for every couple listening to me, and I want you to use the answer of the questions to work on your marriage. It will help you. The essence of me making this video is to answer general questions that I have from different clients. Okay, so I want you to listen to me because your answers to my questions is your solution to your problem. One, what turns your partner on during sex or before sex is important. Two, what enhances your partner's passion? Three, what is the body language of your partner when he or she needs sex? Four, how do you want your partner to touch you? Five, where do you want your partner to start from? Six, what is your favorite time to make love and why? Seven, does your favorite time suit your partner's time? Eight, how do you initiate sex in your marriage? 9. How many times does your partner want sex in marriage? 10. Does your partner love to moan, having heavy breathing or whisper during sex? 11. Does your partner enjoy long sex or short sex? 12. Does your partner love to enjoy hot sex, short sex, or romantic sex? Which one is your partner's choice? 13. Does your partner want a hairy private part or a shaved private part? It's important that you find out what your partner wants for sex or during sex. A lot of people want a shaved armpit and a shaved private part. Is important. And there are a lot of people that don't want it shaved, they want it hairy. So you have to find out what your partner wants and not insisting on what you want. It's not about you, it's about your partner. So that's why my question is going to your partner. What does your partner want? How does your partner want it? What time does your partner want it? Where does your partner wants to be touched? It's important during sex in marriage. 14. Does your partner want a smooth skin during touching, or oily skin during touching, or vibrating body during touching? You have to find out what your partner wants during sex. A lot of people love lubricants during sex, and some other people don't want it. What does your partner appreciate? What does your partner love? What moves your partner? What gives your partner pleasure during sex? Please discuss about it and do it. 15. Understand your partner's best styles of sex. How does he want it? Is it something that you want to do or something you don't want to do? I think for people that are intending to get married, they're supposed to discuss about it. It's very important. There are different types of sex. It's very important that you name all this. There are stages before climax. It's important you know it as well in marriage. If you don't know these things, it will hook you here. A lot of people are complaining about their partner's inactiveness on bed. You are not satisfying your partner, or you are not doing what your partner wants. So I believe in marriage that everything should be discussed. Okay? You are two adults. What is the point of complaining, telling your girlfriend about your unsatisfaction during sex, or telling your guys that this is what you suffer in marriage? Your wife is not a hot type. Your wife doesn't give you satisfaction. Is she not your wife? Didn't you marry her? Why don't you tell her what you want? Come on. Or even there are a lot of ways to kill a rat. Please. 16. How does your partner respond during climax? Does that satisfy you? Do you like that? Are you the kind of person that loves to make noise, whisper, moan, shout, scream? A lot of women make noise during sex. Men don't make noise during sex, okay? Though some do. You should know the language. There are not things I'll be saying here. Okay? Maybe during counseling, I can say some things because it's private, but this is a public channel. This is a public talk. You don't expect me to say everything in public. So if you want to hear more or understand more, maybe I didn't say things that you want or things that are bothering you, you can book for counseling for that. Okay? Or I say things that are bothering you, but you want me to throw more light into is talk to me on phone, talk to me during counseling, talk to me privately, and you get my service for it. 17. Does your partner prefer long time kissing before sex? It's very important. What does your partner want? A lot of people don't like kissing. I think I've interviewed a woman who said that she does not kiss for 17 years in marriage. And her husband loves kissing. So I don't know how he's handling that aspect. And the wife told me confident that she does not like to kiss a man, not even her husband. So these are the things that need to be discussed in marriage. So I don't know how they go about it. She has not kissed her husband for 17 years. So different people with different choices, with different do's and don'ts in marriage, on bed, during sex. I want this, I don't want that. A lot of funny things I hear from married people. A lot of men have so much they complain about their wives, especially when their wives are on the religious side, when their wives are born again, church going women that don't want hot sex, that don't want to be active in bed, they just lie down with him. They just lie down there with him, okay, to your tent, oh Israel. And some men don't like it that way. They want it hot, they want it vibrating, okay. They want the action, they don't want to mix anything. And quite unfortunately, they meet this madam wey be say she go just please don't get something out of my mouth. 18. Does your partner want sex anytime you guys kiss? Because some people just want to kiss, not that they're asking for sex. But a lot of women or even men that when you touch them by kissing, they have started going down the road. They have started going down the road. So there are a lot of people with different responses during sex. You may just maybe just want to like give a kiss, to go out or to go and do something. Okay, maybe, and you now drag the person into the room. Meanwhile, it's not what the person wants. And when the person said no, the two of you will start quarreling. So discuss it. It's very, very important. You are two adults, okay? Discuss it. There are a lot of issues that are going on in matrimonial homes. That's going on between husbands and wives that has to do with sexual unsatisfaction in marriage, and it's causing a lot of problems. And most of these men cannot endure, they cannot relate, and they cannot bear it. Women can. And there are also a lot of women that their husbands are not active, and they feel that they have had it here. It's enough for them. They can't take it anymore. They start looking for younger boys that are active in bed to have sex with them. And most of these women also go for drivers, go for security, go for their mechanics, just to get their satisfaction. I want you to know that you are wrong. You can discuss that with your partner and solve that problem by yourself. And I want to talk to men that are getting to 50 or 60 that are not active in bed, getting weaker because of age. You can exercise. You can take care of yourself. You can take multivitamins to have more strength, more energy instead of complaining. The same thing goes to women. There are a lot of things that you can take to boost your sex life. So I want you to handle that aspect of marriage so that you won't be having problem at all times in your matrimonial home because of sex. Now this go for women. How do you understand when your partner is desiring lovemaking? One, when he is touching your hair. Two, when he is whispering to you. He may not be telling you directly, but his body language and everything about him change. Three, when his mood swing romantically and it tells in his eyes, you should be able to understand his body language. Four, when he's making advances on you, you should understand what he wants. Okay? Don't pull him out of it. Okay? Make sure you drive him into it. It's for your own good. Except you are sick. This go for men. How do you know when your wife is desiring sex? One, when she is dancing around you. Two, when she sends you pictures. Three, when she dresses sexually. You know what she's looking for. Women don't really ask for sex because it is not in the nature of women to do that. I think society sees a woman that does that as being loose. So because of that, women don't ask for sex. And they believe that it's the men that's supposed to initiate sex. But in marriage, it does not matter who initiates the sex, whether the man or the woman. Once it's marriage, anybody can initiate sex. Madam, don't kill yourself because of culture, or tradition. Make sure you open up yourself and tell your husband what you want. Make advances on your husband. That's your husband. And don't limit yourself and be limitless about it. Now, for the couple, ask your partner what you're not doing well sexually in the marriage. It's very, very important. Two, learn to watch films about sex in order to learn how to initiate sex or how to have sex or how to make love, depend on the language that is suitable to you, and learn styles. Or you can even watch that with your partner in order to enhance and boost your marriage. It's very important. Three, pray about it. I want you to understand that some things are not normal. There are a lot of people that have spiritual problems in marriage, that they can't flow sexually in marriage. Okay, and a lot of women that have done everything to be attracted to their husband, and it doesn't work out, it's not working out. They've prayed. I want you to understand, if you find yourself in such category that you've prayed, you've done what you feel you can in order to entice your husband sexually and he's not responding, I want you to keep praying and read books in that regard. And also think about your attitude or your character, because there's something about men. When a man is not being respected, when a man is not at peace with you, when a man does not want you, when a man feels that his ego has been tampered and crushed, it will be very difficult for that man to make love to you. Even having sex with you, he will handle you roughly and not from his heart. He just climb on top of you and do what he wants to do, and work out on you. Some of these men even answer calls when making love with their wives, okay, when having sex, okay, with their wives. So in that situation, it won't be love making, it will be sex. So I want you to understand that when a man ego is tampered with, when you disrespect a man to the point that he feels worthless, my dear, forget it. That man will not touch you. So a lot of women spoil business for themselves. A lot of men scatter their nets and they look for who to blame or where to shift their blame, or who to you are the one that is causing me problem in marriage. Nobody is causing you problem in marriage. Check your character, check your mouth, check your attitude, how you behave matters, and pray over it. Coordinate yourself as a woman and make yourself approachable, okay, make yourself palatable, okay, make your home conducive for your husband so that he will flow with you with joy. It's important. It's not even good for you if your husband is not being attracted, okay, it's not even good, we are losing. So I want you to correct yourself, check things that are not doing well in marriage, and start doing well about them. It's very, very important that you do. I hope I've said something to you on this very topic and you're going to work on them. Please, husband and wife, see what you can do over your sex life and solve the problems through my questions. There are a lot of issues in marriage that has to do with sex bothering husbands and wives. I believe this video will solve problems for you if you answer the question honestly and also pass it to your partner. All right, I pray for you that God will give you peace and God will unite you in any way that you guys are fighting or having problems in marriage because of sex. In whichever way, God Almighty will sort that out for the two of you. And whichever way you are disappointed in your partner, I also pray that God will strengthen you and help you to forgive your partner. And if you are not married, I pray that God will give you wisdom on how to handle this aspect of your life in marriage, because there is no way you can do without sex in marriage. It's very, very important. May the peace of the Lord be with the two of you and the intending couples as well, in the name of Jesus.